years on the hit show Grey's Anatomy. Please welcome Chandra Wilson! You tipped out here quite
I
nicely.
didn't trip, y'all, in these shoes.
That's so beautiful.
That's all right.
Congratulations on all your success. We're all huge fans of yours. I'm so excited to meet you.
That's all right.
It's an honor to have you. I have to say that. Now, can you tell me, when did your entire journey start? Like, what will take me back to the basics? Just throwback.
Entire journey.
Mhm.
Throwback.
Yes.
Okay, throwback. Oh my.
What's your throwback?
Throwback. Well, see, folks might know, but so I've been in some type of performing since I was like 4 or 5.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta tell you about that story.
Tell us about it.
Because my mother kept me very, very busy. So I was in acting classes and dance classes, and this was modeling. I was in charm school at the Montgomery Wards in Houston, Texas, and I had a nice little big pink book that told me like how to sit and how to,
And tip out here like you just did.
Tip like I did.
You sure tipped out here.
Yes. And this was 76. I won We Win the Model of the Year. My Montgomery Wards closed. Yeah, I did. It's actually a kind of good story though, because Mama used to like make me practice and have me go up and down, in the apartment and doing all my lunches.
Oh, no, you can show us. You want to show us what you did?
Support, because I had to go and I had to. Yes.
Oh, she taught you
She
well.
taught me real well. So, of course, I get out there on the runway and I do my little thing and I'm, thinking I'm doing okay. And I'm leaving and the announcer lady says, wait, don't go yet. Don't go yet. We still doing, your outfit. So I got to stand there for a little bit, while she's doing my outfit. And then I come off stage feeling good about myself. And this is 76 now, y'all. And there was a young girl there. I thought she was a friend. She was white. And she said, well, you're not going to win. And I said, why? She said, because you're the color of my skin. And I was like, oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. I never thought of that. So I go to Mama, who's sitting in the audience, and I told Mama what the girl said. And she said, no, you're not going to win because you didn't do that lunge section. The thing that lunge. She said, that's why you were standing up there all that time. Because there wasn't enough time. You didn't do the lunge. So I'm like, between the lunge and the color of my skin, what in the world? Well, y'all see that picture, right?
Yes. Oh, we see it. We see it.
So I'm just saying. So basically, the lessons from that are you show up as you are, you do what you do. You let that
Taking notes.
Also, and even if the criticism come from your mama, it's okay, because you've done your best. And I always thought, what an interesting story that little girl was going to go through with her mom, because she was going to have to go back to her mom and say, well, Mom, what you told me wasn't true.
Right.
And she was learning that at 5, right? That wasn't true.
Yes.
It'd be interesting to see what happened to her and the kind of, person that she was in the world. Because for me, you call me whatever you want to call me. It doesn't matter. You can't, block a blessing,
You can't block a blessing. You gotta tell it. And tell me about your mom keeping you busy as a kid. Why do you think she did that?
So my mom was a young mom. She was pregnant. There she go. 17. She said, you are not getting pregnant at 17. Wow. So, boy, she had me in everything. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, acting class. Tuesday, Thursday, dance class. Plus the modeling. I had to go to the Performing Arts High School. I didn't want to go to the Performing Arts High School. She said, you're going to the Performing Arts High School. And so I did my audition for the High School for the Performing and Visual Arts in Houston. It was the best thing that could have ever happened. The best thing. But that was, that determination. Luckily for her, I liked what I was doing, because she would have been in trouble if I didn't like it.
So how does that lead you as a mom? Do you instill that same thing in your kids?
Yeah. Well, I'm not, I was like, don't get pregnant, you know. Don't do that. But I was interested in, tell me what you're interested in,
Yes.
right? And I did like keeping busy, and I did like them being, you know, involved in things, but mostly, you know, at their school. But I just want them to be the best human beings that they can possibly be. And but you gotta go somewhere, right? You gotta talk to people. You gotta be a part of things. You can't just be at home, you know. And COVID made that really hard. But it's just about once you step outside of your comfort zone, then that's when you find out about the best of yourself.
That is true. I agree with that. You got some good lessons. Okay, so you have 3 children. You have a 16-year-old?
Yeah, my son is 16.
And you have
my daughters are 29 and 24. Yeah.
And I have a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
And I need some tips.
Some tips.
Because now he's a teenager. You got a 16-year-old.
Oh my goodness.
What you got for me?
Well, this is so my son just got his learner's permit. He passed the test on his first try.
Wow.
He gets it on the first.
Wow, that's good.
So I'm like, whatever, first try. But yeah, you know, now we got to do the 50 hours and everything. But he's so you know that's part of, you know, what you do. He's just as precious as he can be. You know, you want at the end of the day to know that your kids are crazy about their mom, you know, or crazy about their parents.
That's the goal.
I feel like that's what we are. I feel like it. But I'm just interested in whoever it is that they want to be. That's exciting to me. I don't have to, you know, to tell them what, or I can just show them some paths, right? And hopefully the ones that they pick are the ones that are going to bring them the most joy.
I love that. Okay. Did you ever tell you, what's the story about when you first went to New York? Did your kids know about this? Tell us about the, y'all gonna hear this.
Yeah, this is the thing that you don't do. You know, you'd like to think that the world is different, but it probably wasn't. So I'm on my way to NYU. I got into NYU. Don't know how, but I did. Didn't have any money to do it, but I did. Just took out the student loans and paid them off for the 11 years, whatever, that's what you do. But I'm going to New York. Mom was like, okay, you're going to need suitcases because you need to take all your stuff. So she got me like these 3 big suitcases, and, you know, I'm off to New York. So I get to LaGuardia, and I'm like, well, I guess you take a cab. I guess that's how you get to. And then the gentleman comes up to me and says, you going to the city? And I'm like, yeah. He said, right this way. He grabbed my suitcase and started walking to his van.
A van?
I'm like, wait a minute. Mom, we don't do this. Do not ever do any of this. Took me to this van, but other people got into the van too that he said that he was going to the city with. Long story short, I got to exactly the hotel I was going to. He actually took me there. Me and my suitcases ended up in the right place.
Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Thank you for that. You hold the line. More with Chandra will be right back.